Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Joystick Junkies podcast episode 2. I'm here with my co-host Michael. I am also your host Christopher. That was the opposite way I should have done that, but that's fine.
It'll work.
We'll roll with it.
We'll roll with it. So, Helldivers 2, man. We said it on the last podcast that we were going to play Helldivers 2.
All right.
We did. It was spectacular. If you love Starship Troopers.
We're not trying to speed run this podcast, Michael. Take your time. Take your time.
I'm not
Take a breath.
I'm not speed running. I'm not speed run podcast, 60 seconds.
Take a breath. So, yes, we played Helldivers 2 last time. It was very fun. We're... Honestly, we've yet to use the mech in there because we kind of like got distracted with other games.
We stopped playing right when the mechs came out.
We'll talk about what game we're currently on in just a sec. But yes, Helldivers 2, absolutely phenomenal. Mm-hmm. The game's great. They're launching more vehicles, more stratagems, a lot of stuff. I'm hoping they release a new enemy type because fighting bugs.
They're called what the hell are they called? They're called so. They're going to be on the north end. They're androids. They're like part human, part machine. They're like the mix between the two. They look kind of cool.
But yes, so yeah, we've been playing a lot of Helldivers 2. We played a lot of it, after that podcast, after episode 1. We're on a break from it right now because...
Hold on. Thank you to everybody who did support us for episode 1. And I just want to say that really quick because there's laughing because we haven't
episode 1's technically not even out right now.
It has been sitting in the editing room for like 3 weeks because we've been so busy with life. And I gotta say, to everybody who does end up supporting it, because it hasn't happened technically yet,
we appreciate your support. Thank you.
By the time this comes out, yes, you will have supported it, and we appreciate all of you.
As of right now, on today's date, which is March 26th, 4:56 p.m. It is not out yet. It will be launching tomorrow on March 27th.
Yes, so it will. Yeah,
from past me to future me or whatever. From future me to past
future me to past me. Thank you to everybody who supported it.
We've been busy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, life's crazy, bro.
So,
hey,
but yes. So we played a bunch of Helldivers 2. We got distracted with life in general. One of our friends, our third compatriot, our third democratarian, or if that's even a word, our third Earthian and battle buddy, Sergeant Aladdin, had been hospitalized. I thought you were going to talk about Parrot Piss for a second.
No, fuck Parrot Piss. We booted him out for Sergeant Aladdin, and Sergeant Aladdin did a wonderful job until his incident happened. He was hospitalized.
Our third buddy that we played with, he ended up in the hospital for some issues.
He was in and out.
So we stopped playing the game because of that. We didn't want to get too far ahead.
Which I need to call him and get him back in so we can all play again. But yeah,
life's been busy. But we have started a new
First of all, pause. Give me a new Gears of War just for multiplayer.
Dude, you're telling me.
I want hold on. So bad.
I'm going to go off topic here completely, real quick, because I want to state this.
Are you going to say it?
What?
Are you going to talk about the N's, to the O's, to the B's, to the Z's?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but okay.
The fuck you mean you don't know what I'm talking about?
You mentioned Gears of War.
Yes.
I had a crazy dream last night, and this was a dream that I did not control. This is wild.
Okay.
I dreamed I hopped on my setup, and I went to Twitch.
Okay.
I went to Twitch to go see who was live streaming. And I saw Gage live streaming, which is crazy. I was like, nah, that's crazy. I was like, I haven't heard from this dude in about a month. All right, shout out to my boy. Not too much.
3.
He's got stuff going on in his life. We're adults here. But no, I hopped on Twitch, and he had 65 viewers, and I remember that, just 65 viewers.
That's such a specific
number.
And
he was playing Gears of War. I was like, what? And I tuned in, and he was playing the campaign of Gears of War. That was
Which one?
I couldn't tell you. No, it was just Gears of War.
What mission?
I couldn't tell you.
Give me something.
That's all I got. That's all I had. It was Gears of War. That's all I had. And then the dream ended. I was like, what the fuck is that telling me? I was like, sounds like Gage is going to be a streamer streaming Gears of War in the future.
Doubt it. I would love him to be.
All right.
Gage is a great personality. He could do great in streaming, but
Dude,
he doesn't want to do it.
So
I know.
We're gonna have to bring him on this podcast
we have to bring other people on this podcast. I'm getting tired of seeing your face.
I know, right?
It's only episode 2.
We'll pull, dude. We'll do some separate podcasts. You know, like me and Ben or something. You and Ben.
Oh, we're like, we just have different people on, but instead of you or me here, it's one of the missing.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
Well, I think it'd be cool to have a third person just like sitting in the middle.
Just crouch down right here. This is perfect section for him. All right, we're getting off topic majorly here. Okay, because it pops up.
Why can't we get another Gears of War? I've been so eager. I almost want to go back and play it because I've been watching. If you guys
haven't seen the movie Noobz,
yes,
it is on YouTube. The full movie's on YouTube. Noobz, Noobz. It's about a group of guys.
I'm gonna link it. I'm gonna link it below.
Who play Gears of War, and they're going to compete in a tournament. And we found this movie. I think you found this movie a long time ago.
Yeah, I found it back in when it first came out.
It's a comedic movie. It's very funny.
It's hilarious.
But it's very enjoyment. And what's crazy is Optic is in that movie. And this is something that we brought to Hector because I remember we watched it before we went to last year's event. We watched it before that. And I remember seeing in the movie, because I'm older now, you know, my memory's better, Optic. And I was like, whoa. I was like, hold up. Like, you know, slow it down. And as they're like pushing people out of the way to go to signups and everything, the Black Assassins was the team that was there.
The greatest team.
Love that team, bro. Game. All you see is green, like a green jersey, an Optic jersey, and it says Hex on the back. And I'm like, holy shit, is that Hector? And as the team signing up, you see Hector standing behind them. And that's all he is in the movie.
Dude. He's in like 3 different scenes,
which is crazy.
He looks young as can be. He's got to be.
He's like probably 30.
Well, it was like 20, 10 years. It was probably 12 years ago. I think it was 2012.
Yeah,
so it would have been.
He's like 40 something now, so he was probably like
mid to early 30s,
something like that. But yeah, we brought this to him when last year when we went to go visit the Hex quarters for the farewell.
Nobody else gave a shit but us.
Nobody cared. Nobody knew.
Hector knew.
I
didn't even know where to find the movie though. I felt bad.
No, he pulled it up.
No, only after I told him where it was.
No, he pulled it up.
He tried to pull it up on like, you know, like
he pulled it
HBO
up on he pulled it up on like an actual platform. He didn't go to YouTube.
No, he pulled it up through Google on his TV.
Okay, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
So we asked him about it. We said, "Hey man, you know, we saw you in Noobz." And we started talking about that a little bit, and he pulled it up when we were sitting in the Hex quarters, and I think that's how he'll remember us a little bit better.
When the Noob Boys?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think anybody... It was not a popular movie. I don't think it was very popular.
It was not.
Considering you can't find it on any streaming network except for YouTube, I'm bewildered. It's kind of like VGHS. We could do a whole episode on VGHS.
You guys ever watch that show? That's a hell of a good one. It's by the person on YouTube called their YouTube name.
It's like Red Star, isn't it?
Red Rocket. I remember that because every now and then I want to go watch VGHS.
Dude, this show's so good. I wish they'd do another one.
It is, dude. We could do a whole podcast on just movies and TV shows, honestly. Which is crazy, honestly, to really think about. Because like I said, we're just
throw the script out the window.
We're just fucking nerds. All right.
No, but yeah, hold on. No, so Noobz slaps. If you haven't seen it, go see it. If you want to watch it, I'll link it below. Cause
it's about an hour and a half movie, but I like.
Yeah, it's an hour and a half. It's great. It's funny. It's not too far. If you're a gamer, it fits into the gamer vibe, without a doubt. I enjoyed that movie before I even was introduced to the competitive scene.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So once I got introduced, I was like, oh, this is like Noobz. And so for me, that's why I love it so much, is because I already love the environment, and to take it from there. Yeah, sorry, I've been completely off topic for like 15 minutes.
Hey, you didn't talk about the best part in that entire movie.
Which part?
Greg, I'm a Greggin. He's the best part. Hey, I'm telling you right now.
The dude that looks like Dr. Disrespect. He looks like
Dr. Disrespect. He's not Doc, but he looks like Doc, and he gives off Doctor. I feel like
Doc vibes.
That's where he got his character, and I kind of want to ask him, be like, did you get it from Greg Armagreggin?
I thought about asking Hex, but we didn't ever get to.
I should have, bro.
You know what? We're gonna corner Hex at the next event, and we're just gonna go through a sheet of noob questions.
We'll be there in North Carolina. We're gonna be there, and we're gonna be doing, dude. What would be crazy is if we could do like what the flank does and shit. but instead we just do like a podcast and we just bring random people on at events. That'd be dope.
That'd be hilarious.
You know, you gotta censor that stuff because somebody would get a, bug random.
I knew you were gonna say it too. I was thinking the same thing.
All right, back on topic.
Okay, back on topic. So Call of Duty.
Yeah, cringe. Reel it back in.
Yep.
There you go. Reel it back in. I'm not a fisher. Fisherman? Fisher? I'm not a fisher.
Fisherman.
I don't catch fish. I'm a gamer.
I do. With my new robot coming soon.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I got to plug it.
Fishing robot. There you go. You're welcome. A new journey. Or we've continued a journey from...
Hold on. I've continued a journey. Christopher has started a new journey.
I've started a new journey.
So we've joined Rainbow.
Rainbow Six Siege. You guys know about it. You guys know Jinxie. If you don't know Jinxie, there might be something wrong with you.
Yeah, a lot of Christopher's friends were asking us to play it, and Christopher bought it, so I re-downloaded it.
Finally went on discount. I bought it. I love it. I got about 36.5 hours already into the game, which is crazy because honestly, it doesn't feel like I have that. We're about to start ranked play because I'm about to actually finally hit the level for ranked, but I am loving the game. I suck at the game still. I got the hiccups.
I think it's just...
but I'm getting better.
You'll develop... It's not necessarily the skills, like aim skill. What you need to develop is understanding the culture of the game and how people play. So, like, you haven't even reached the point in which Ben caught me doing it and yelled at me. And it was... I'd, like, lay in a corner on the other side of a window and elbow, like, in the bottom left-hand corner of the wall. And then just peek through it.
Well, yeah, dude. Yeah,
and Ben yelled at me because he was cringe. Like, "You do this, and everybody's going to do this in this match."
Yeah, like it's so cringe. You should have seen last night.
But that's how people play the game. That's how it is.
Last night, I was out, dude.
I was mad insane back in the day.
I had so many good plays last night, which is incredible. Because, like, at the start of like when I first started Rainbow, you can kind of see I've gotten a lot better. From the start of Rainbow, I was bottom of the board every game. I couldn't get kills. Sometimes I actually got kills, but I was still bottom.
Yeah.
You know, I was playing support, just information, everything. Now, I'm actually kind of like in the middle of our team towards top right now.
Yeah.
I'm getting kills. I'm actually pushing. I'm winning my gunnies and everything. I'm knowing how to play certain characters. But last night, I bought a new character just because I hate fighting against it because I keep always losing.
Who?
Callie. The bitch with the sniper rifle.
Oh my god, yes.
I bought her last night because I said I want to use the sniper rifle because I want to have fun. And man, those snipes that I had on that map last night were incredible. I was hitting shots through windows and like through tiny holes. At one point, an enemy jumped out.
Because isn't it a one-shot kill?
Yes.
That's why.
It does 100 damage. If they have a rook on their team, I'm fucked because it's not a one-shot kill at that point.
I was watching you play last night.
They had a rook. It wasn't a one-shot.
Because her hits him and he goes, "What the fuck?"
It's like, this is unfair. But yes, last night, like, a dude jumped out the window on, I can't think of the map, jumped out the window to go kill Phil. And I was sitting in spawn.
Oh, it's Cafe.
Yes, Cafe. I was sitting in spawn because I was blowing my nose because of I was
had a boogie.
I was having allergy issues. I was sneezing like crazy, bro.
It was a boogie.
Last night with allergy issues, and I was like, okay. And I picked up my controller, and I left spawn, and the dude's like about to kill Phil, and I just quick scope him, and that felt so good because Phil went like super hype right there.
Dude, what happened last night? I can't remember because I was busy playing Starfield and was intoxicated.
Like usual.
Like usual. But, dude, I remember Phil screaming, and I remember laughing really hard, but I don't remember why Phil was
Depends
screaming.
on which one you're talking about, because, like, at one point, Ben called Phil, like, Paul or something, and, like, Phil just turns around and just shoots Ben right in the face.
That may have been what it was.
And, like, Ben just started screaming, and
then there wasn't that. No, we were all laughing.
This was when,
I can't remember what it was. It was before that.
This was when Paul and, like,
I think I was gone by that point.
Paul and Grayson disconnected, and Ben called Phil, I think, Grayson by accident, and Phil just got offended and just turns around and shoot him. Like, just shot him in the face. We're defending. And he just, like, Phil just took it from a 3v5 to a 2v5, so now it's just me and Phil holding a sight by ourselves. And I'm like, dude, come on, man.
Stop shooting our teammates.
We were on, like, match point, dude. And I'm like, you just threw the game, and somehow me and Phil clutched it up from a 2v5.
Shit!
And brought us to a win.
That's great.
Because we were playing kitchen, bro. But
okay,
like no,
yeah,
like,
kitchen on craft.
I'm getting better, and I'm chowing more. Just like if Ben just wouldn't take all my damn kills, because that dude's
so I think that's our biggest problem right now, is we haven't reached a level cap, and by level I mean like quality of player that we're like struggling with heavily.
Yeah,
I think our biggest issue is competing for kills. Because notice the thing is though, nobody on our team does bad. If we have somebody that's doing bad, it's normally because it's just not their map.
Yeah.
So like layer, not my map. I made that very clear. I suck.
I'm getting better at layer.
I suck at layer. And so, man, I gotta say, yeah, all of us are competing for first place at this point, and it really is come down to it's like, if they go to Ben's side of the map, because he pre-peaks every round.
Yeah.
If that happens, he's normally getting a 10 kill game. If you know how it is with G. If G goes off on his side and they start breaching from that angle, doesn't matter. He's got all 10 kills.
Dude, last night, like, we were all fumbling the bag on one of those maps. Those kids were just good. Yeah. And the only person that had kills was Ben, and Ben had a 14 kill game. God, and we still won because like all of us just couldn't get kills, so we just fed. So we kind of just like fed them straight to Ben, but like at the same time we all just played cruddy spots. So we still had kills and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just we could not fry, like we couldn't play our original positioning. But like Ben had god tier timing. Like he could have like jumped out the window and just shot on the whole team, and they wouldn't have even noticed.
Yeah. But like Ben does have really good timing.
I don't know how, bro, because it's just like
COD timing.
Yeah, dude, COD timing transferred from Call of Duty to Rainbow for me because it's like
I agree.
I'm sitting in a spot, dude, and like this dude like is like, oh, you're here. But like Ben's like right across away from me, and the dude doesn't even see him. Just like he sees me, and I'm like, what? Like I don't understand.
No, the worst thing in the world for me, and it happens all the time. I've got on recording like 4 or 5 times already since I started recording Rainbow, and that is like I'll clear a corridor, and then the minute I look to the next corridor, somebody comes immediately. I mean, I literally have turned my head, and they just peek out and shoot me.
Yep.
And you're like, okay, you had no idea I was here. I've been crawling the whole time.
Sound EQs, man.
No, there's no sound EQs. I mean, it's just insane timing. Man. Like, because if you watch the kill cam, that dude's been just chilling on his drone the whole time in another room, and then he happens to get out of the drone and just peeks the corner and just gets you, and you're like, damn.
Sorry, I got to hit you by.
That's what I was playing last night.
Which is crazy, honestly, but like...
The campaign, I gotta admit, the first half of the campaign sucks. It is terrible. I did not enjoy the first half. About half the campaign is fetch quests, and they suck.
Really?
Yeah, it's just go collect artifact here, go collect... You can go... Let me tell you what I would do. And this
sounds like...
Mom laughed. Mom laughed when she found out what I've been doing this whole time. And she goes, this is why I know you have ADHD. And it is... I'm playing a video game. I'm playing a video game, and I'm actively playing, killing enemies, literally just walking to the objective, and looting the whole way, and at the same time I'm watching TikTok the whole time.
Yeah, that's what I do when I play Rainbow.
Mom's sitting there, she's like, yeah, you're definitely not entertained by this game. And I'm like, no, I'm enjoying it. She's like, are you paying attention? I'm like, I'm going to collect an artifact. It's in a cave somewhere. Yeah. It's not that entertaining.
So, like, I don't know about, like, if you guys did it, but, like, for me, like, when I did camo grinding in Call of Duty, especially in...
Dude, you spent so much time
in Call of Duty Cold War, back when that was, like, the game that everybody was playing, you know, that was the modern Call of Duty. They had camos for multiplayer, and they had a camo for zombies. The camo from multiplayer absolutely sucked. Didn't really care about it. But the camo from zombies reminded me of Dark Matter from BO3.
Oh my god, is that the year where it was just like they'd have a portal in the middle, and you just run the map?
No, that was Vanguard. Vanguard was terrible with zombies.
Okay.
Vanguard was the mission one. So where,
that was terrible.
You had to go through teleporters to advance in the rounds.
It amazes me how a company knows what they're doing, and then all of a sudden they'll try something new, and it's garbage.
It is.
No, I remember the Cold War. That was the one with the extraction. That one slapped.
Cold War, Cold War, what I'd do is I wanted the Dark Matter camo, so I'd hop into zombies. I'd throw on an anime, and I'd sit there and watch my anime while I camo grind. Because I'd sit there and go to like round 40 and kill zombies with the gun I needed, extract, and then go back in. So I'd go through 10, 15 episodes of my show while playing my game.
So what are you going to be doing? You know, because...
Right now I'm working on some shorts that we got. And, we got some shorts in the work. I'm trying to get better with shorts and short form content, figuring out what I want to post. I don't want to just do the constant, at the start it's fine. You guys probably started it if you guys do content. You guys have gotten better at it, hopefully, which is just snapping like shit that happens when you're like playing games or stuff and then just reposting that. So I actually want to get more creative with my short form content.
All I do
is basically my whole goal is not more or less to post a shit ton of shorts like in a week. It's more or less I want to start posting good quality shorts to where I can pull in more viewers and have more subscribers and more followers and stuff like that. So I think that's one of my goals, is look at short form content a little bit better. But in otherwise, like in actual like content, like I'm looking at, for streaming wise, streaming Dead Space, Sekiro, not Dead by Daylight, what the fuck am I talking about? Baldur's Gate 3, and Cyberpunk. But I'm going to be doing some videos on Dead Space, Sekiro, in a different kind of editing style that I want to try and see if I can kind of get something more interesting like that. So I want to stick with the more entertaining side. We'll get back into Call of Duty eventually. Just taking a little good short break from it.
I don't know if I'll get back into Call. To be honest,
I love COD, but we've been playing so much Rainbow that like everybody wants to just play Rainbow all the time.
Well, it's just I really have not been excited to play COD. I
want to play COD right now, dude. I love playing Call of Duty. It's so much fun. I'm sitting right at Crimson 1.
I don't know if it's just because like when we started playing incomplete teams.
Yeah, when you don't have an actual squad, it gets very boring. Yeah, you don't actually have fun. But the thing is, when you actually do have a squad, you know, it becomes like some fights here and there on somebody didn't play their portion. And the problem, like with like our team, is like we're good, but like we're making mistakes. And then if you try to bring
rookie mistakes,
if you bring those mistakes up and stuff, people get offended, they get butthurt, they get upset. And like I kind of just want to have a team that just like. It's just like people get upset. You know, I kind of just want a team that I can just say what we did wrong, figure out how we can fix it, go over shit, and then fix it. Like I said, when you try to go over stuff, you try to blame something on somebody. They don't either A want to take the blame, or B, you know, they just want to argue about it, saying that you did something wrong to where it caused them to do that something wrong.
The two things that drove me nuts, and crazy. These are two vastly different things that drove me nuts. Was one is we have Ben plays Rainbow with us now, but we had Ben on our team for COD. And my favorite thing in the world was when he would screw up. And every time I just want to give him a hug and tell him it's going to be all right. He'd be like, my bad, guys. It's all my fault. My bad. It's all my fault. I'm sorry. And you're like, protect him. He's so sweet.
Well, you had that. And then also, like, on top of that,
the other one.
The thing is, you got me. I make mistakes, of course. I try to fix off those mistakes, you know, but I'm also trying to play off my team, which kind of sometimes causes my mistakes because I'm playing in an area that I don't play in, or I'm trying to play a role that I shouldn't be playing. You know, Gage, Gage is also the same way. You know, he doesn't own up to some mistakes, but at the same time, then some mistakes he's like, okay, that's my fault.
The one that makes me mad with him was that, and he'd do it all the time. Because I'm the only one frying. I'm the only one doing anything here. And you're like, whoa, you just negated all the work of your team. Like that. Don't do that. It's like if you're one of those people that's like, I'm the only one doing anything. Don't do that. That's how you literally turn your whole team against you.
I get in certain things, yes, with Call of Duty, it is about kills, because like for hardpoint, if you're not killing and you're not frying, you can't get on point, you can't capture those points. Control, if you're not frying, you're losing lives for your own team and you're not capping the objective, so like kills do matter. S&D with kills and that, like if you're just dying, you're just creating an uncomfortable situation for your team. Which puts you like in a 3v4 situation, which basically gives the enemy like more room to maneuver closer and pinch you in. So yeah, I understand that, but like if you're on me saying I'm not frying, yeah, I might be having a bad match, or I might have started off badly, but I'm gonna try to improve a little bit. But it's just we gotta like, you know, figure out our mistakes and have a team that can actually fix it.
I think that's what I'm enjoying about Rainbow, is it's very calm natured.
Well, the thing is with Rainbow, if I get absolutely shat on,
yeah,
it's fine, because the thing is, yes, like I said, I'm not good at Rainbow, but when I die, you know, I'm on cams, I'm constantly watching, I'm calling out, I'm listening for footsteps.
That's what I think I like.
Because some of our teammates are not listening for those footsteps. But the thing is, it kind of gives our team the ability to kind of focus on their fight, but like, hey, you know, he's on red stairs, still there. Okay, he's moving towards you, he's about to turn, all right, he's chowing. And then like you can just comment out as he maneuvers to you. And like with Rainbow, it works. because like if you die real quick in a round, you're still not technically out of the game.
Yeah,
you're
still heavily involved. Well, also like that nobody, playing with our team on Rainbow, none of our teammates, including us, we didn't walk into this game with an ego. We're kind of all just vibing as we go. You good?
Yeah, making sure the cameras are still.
No, you're good. Yeah, I can see
rolling. So, but
yeah, no, that's my thing. Is that I like the fact that this is, and I think that's why I'm enjoying it so much.
Ego with
no one
Rainbow.
has an ego
I'm telling you right now, I suck at the game. I'm ready for ranked play to see where I can kind of place in there, and I'm thinking I'm like maybe at least highest like plat, maybe.
We'll wiggle into plat,
but like, I just kind of want to just like get ready for ranked play. I'm 5 levels away. I kind of got like characters I do like to run. I'm figuring out what we need to run now on certain maps for like breaching and stuff, and then holding. So it's kind of working out a little bit better, Yeah. And just having our team that can just like, they're not obsessively like, I need to play this character. You can't play that character. I need to play that character. With this team, everybody's chill. Everybody can play somebody.
And that's the thing I like.
People are better at this character than you, of course. So like you can run this character, but like like last night, like G picked somebody that Phil wanted to run, and like G can still pick like 2 other characters that he has that will fit perfectly in that like area.
And that's where I'm trying to play. Yeah,
that's where I'm trying to pick characters.
So the I'm gonna kick it up since this is the only camera left. I'm gonna start sitting more enjoyable.
All right, guys.
Our camera stopped working.
Every Wednesday will be a new podcast for the Joystick Junkies. Next episode, we're talking about anime. So have your questions ready to go. We got some stuff that we want to throw down with that. Favorite anime. But we love you guys. We'll see you guys on the next podcast every Wednesday. What time? What time are we releasing them every Wednesday? That's the real question. 11 Central Time?
I like to at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. is like my favorite time to post.
Every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Central Time will be the podcast that comes out.
CT?
Yep, CT. So, we love you guys.
That would be, I guess that would be 12 Pacific, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't care about Pacific Time. I'm on Central. That doesn't have anything. What do you want me to do? Tell them all the time frames? Yeah, EU time. We've been talking like 5 in the morning.
5 a.m. EU time.
Let's go over what time the podcast is going to come out for every person in the world.
Yeah. So. Hey, it's about being personable to these people. Everybody deserves to know when it's their time.
1 p.m. Central Time. We'll see you guys there. We love you guys. We'll see you guys. We out. Peace.